Hi, Eddie. My name is Ruben Peralta from CocaLecas.net. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Fantastic. I'm honored to be talking to you.
Oh, thank you, buddy.
Look, one of the things that I love about your performance, it's like in every sequence, it just feels something evil about this character, and I don't think it's because we know the outcome. How do you, as an actor, you develop this different aura than the rest of the crew of with Jessica
Yeah.
that is a good person? How do you develop this evilness in the era?
Do you know the thing about this film is it's based on a book called The Good Nurse, which the last third of it is the story that our film tells, but the other two thirds are like a really specific and intricate biography of this guy's life, and that was an actor's dream. It was psychiatric reports and really specific observations, but also we have all this footage. We have so much footage from the interrogation. We have recordings from telephone calls, and never have I played a character where I had as much source material to find. And he had a really specific physicality and specific manner, Charlie. And so I prepped by working on vocal things and the physical element and really leaning into that source material, I suppose.
What do you think that we still have this fascination for characters like Charlie Golden? Because recently we saw the success that we have with Jeffrey Dahmer, and we're still telling stories about this kind of people.
Yeah.
Why do you think that we, the audience, we have this fascination to watch the stories?
Because I think as human beings, we have an interest in the extremes of human behavior. But what I hope, I find it can be problematic if it's about the fetishizing or glorifying of horrific things. And I hope our film, and the reason that I wanted to make our film is not only is Charlie doing horrendous things, but also there is a system that's enabling him, and the film highlights or spotlights that, and I find that extraordinary. There were so many people that allowed this to go on for 9 years, and why is that possible? And I think Tobias Lindholm's interest was in Amy Lochran, Jessica Chastain's character, the hero who was able to remind or sort of be an individual when you're a cog in a machine and that machine is structurally broken, and the power of the individual, but also how he was allowed to get away with it.
Yeah, I work in healthcare, and
Wow.
I can tell that it's very accurate everything that's going on. How
Thank
do
you.
you? Yeah, it's very accurate. It's very cool. That's why I felt so related to it. And how do you create this realness? What was your training to
Yeah.
learn how to do things as so well, like putting an injection and
Oh.
IVs and the vocabulary is very specific.
Well, thank you. Firstly, that means a lot from someone who knows a lot about it. We were sent to nurse school, Jessica and I, for a few weeks, and but on top of that, Tobias Lindholm, our director, he's fastidious with truth and feels a responsibility to tell things as truth. In all his other films, a hijacking, a war, he's always tried to lean into the accuracy of stuff. And what he did in this film is, they built this hospital ward and he filled it with medical professionals. So lots of the background artists were real doctors and nurses, and we had this guy Joe, who was who had taught our teacher. Jessica and I had been taught by him, and he was on set every day. And if there was ever anything texturally that we wanted to add, or we would say, how would I walk into this room? How would I move this person? He would be there to give us insight and ideas, and as you say, the actual vocabulary to
Yeah,
use, so we could improvise freely. But also, we felt the pressure of being watched by loads of professionals, so that
exactly like me.
yeah, exactly, ups the ante.
Eddie, thank you for your time. Congratulations. It's a great film. I loved it. I just felt scary every time that this guy show up, and
Oh,
I knew the outcome.
yeah.
But like great performance, man.
Thank you, man.
Thank you for your time. Bye bye.
Bye bye.